Northern California and Northern Nevada. And we're just here proud federal workers to say protect the rights of federal workers, protect Social Security, and staff the program so that we can continue to meet the needs of the public. That's the main goal. Michael Lighty is next.
Thank you all for coming out here today. My parents are 91 years old. I am so grateful they are here, and part of the reason they are here is because of Social Security. They were born a year before Social Security was created, and I can honestly tell you, particularly for my mother, it has been a lifeline. And that's what it is. It is the most successful anti-poverty program in the history of this country. It is a model for what social welfare and how we should meet human needs in this country. It has benefited every family in this country. Every family in this country. And when a right-wing administration takes it on, we know what their agenda is: to privatize it, to take it over for the profit of Wall Street, and we cannot allow that. I am president of Healthy California now. We work for Medicare for All. Medicare exists because of the model of Social Security. They are intimately linked, and we know that. And in order to fulfill the promise of Social Security and of Medicare, we have to guarantee it to everyone. And that's precisely what corporate healthcare industry and Wall Street is afraid of. They're actually afraid that people will get the healthcare they need, that they will have the economic security that they need, and they won't stand for it. And we must fight for it as hard as they resist it, and harder. And we will. And the workers who do the work at Social Security, I can tell you from personal experience, you all make all the difference. And when they talk about privatizing, they're talking about fewer workers. When they talk about DOGE, they're talking about fewer workers. And fewer workers means worse service, less benefits, and an impoverished system. And we won't stand for it. So thank you. Thank you, AFGE. Thank you all for coming out here. We are proud to stand with you to keep Social Security strong and fight for our Social Security.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. We're here today to celebrate the 90th anniversary of Social Security. And more importantly, we're also here today, thank you, to bring light to the plight of the employees at the Social Security Administration. I wrote some notes down, so forgive me. I'm going to just read this so I can make sure I hit all the talking points that the union wanted me to hit. I'm a union representative from AFGE, the Local 3172. You may have... Sylvia Norman here is our local president, and we thank her every day for all the hard work that she does with us. At this time, at the birth of the Social Security Administration, it's important to remember the people that every day help Americans in need. We're the people that often get the second or third call when there's a loss of a loved one. Oh, there's an ambulance. Thank you. Or when someone is injured and unable to work, we get that call. Or when you've spent most of your adult life working and now it's time for you to retire. We are now on our breaks and lunches and time off to support the saving of Social Security. We are here to send the alarm. Social Security is under threat. What is meant to be a nest egg, a savings account, has been called a Ponzi scheme, has been put out to the test of its endurance without proper staffing. Now is the time to head off this horrific takeover.
Damn right.
The attack on Social Security is not a so subtle avenue to privatization, which could mean an unfair, unregulated, and financial system built on the profit of others. let's take time today to understand Social Security made it to 90 years old, and we want to continue to see it grow. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the support.
My name is Troy Chakrabarty. I'm actually running for office here, and it's really incredible. Thank you. It's really incredible to be here in solidarity with all of you, because this on the 90th birthday of Social Security, we're really following in the tradition of how Social Security got here in the first place. Because it didn't happen from the goodness of the hearts of politicians, right? It was a movement that demanded it. It was a movement of people that demanded it. You know, it started small. It started with a letter to a local newspaper, but then people organized and organized and organized. And over 2 years, that became a movement of 20 million Americans who delivered a petition to Congress, and the pressure was so overwhelming that we had to pass Social Security. We had to do it, right? And I know right now, with Elon Musk and Peter Thiel and Trump cutting all that hard work and attacking you all, which really pisses me off, because federal workers in this country, Social Security workers, you all deserve to get paid more, but you don't get paid enough. And you do this work because of the passion of your hearts, and you serve the public, right? You serve the public. And people don't get that. You know, the right wing that's cutting this, they don't get that. They don't see it. And that makes me really mad. But we got to understand, this is an oligarchic project to strip and privatize and destroy Social Security. Right? They're trying to strangle the services we have so they can make the excuse to cut it all up, because they want to have a society where we don't have a government, where we're just at the mercy of the billionaires and the corporations, right? They want to control it all. But, you know, I really don't think Americans are going to take that lying down. I don't think, you know, people are going to say enough is enough at some point. So what we're here today to do is to call out that scam and to start the movement that I think is not just going to fully fund Social Security, because we can do that, but the movement to really build that second Bill of Economic Rights that FDR imagined. You know, a movement for Medicare for all, for universal child care, right? A movement for housing as a human right. And, you know, to pay for it, we can tax the wealth of the billionaires and centimillionaires, the ultra-rich in this country, because we have the money. We have the money. So thank you all for inviting me to come over here, and I appreciate it, and thank you all for coming here today. This is incredible. We're just getting started.
All right. My friend, she's been keeping me excited over here. She's really enthusiastic, and I just love her.
Do I really need this? All right. My voice is louder than a lot of people. Let me just tell you, this is one of the most important things that we're doing. I have been a member of the unions and the Labor Council since 1971.
All right. Dedication.
I have a husband who was wonderful. We were both sworn in together. We were very different. I was the person who was the sergeant at arms, and he was the person, you know, that was there to calm people down, and it worked. Now, on November 6th, this is important to me. On November 6th, we lost an election. My husband came home and said, Henny, we've lost an election. And I don't know if I want to, nor that I can, live 4 more years under Trump. We had a very nice dinner. We decided to watch TV. No late night TV, no news. We wanted black and white old movies. And we watched 2 of them, and it was wonderful. At the end of the second one, I leaned over to my husband to say, that was really good. And his hand was ice. He had passed away. It took to get my fucking Social Security from him.
Wow.
And it's not because of federal workers. The day I was supposed to get a call, they fired all the people on the telephone.
They sure did.
I finally went to Nancy Pelosi and I went to you guys and I got an appointment with a wonderful woman and it has finally gone through. Now, I love the idea of Social Security because it's one of the few things that's older than I am. I'm 83 years old. And I, of course, have decided that I will stay alive until we have full Social Security and until we have all our rights and until that motherfucking president is underground. Oh, I didn't tell you I swear a lot.
Okay.
So this is really important to me. And Social Security isn't just for me, the old people.
No, it's not.
Social Security is for people with disabilities of any age. It is for my grandchildren. It is for my great-grandchildren. It is for all of us. And it is something that makes America great. And that is the important thing. I really want you to realize that. And you who are working, could you raise your hands if you're a federal worker? I want you to know that we appreciate you and you're still working. I have heard stories about what they do to the federal workers under Trump when they threw them out of their offices.
Yes.
And that was the first Trump.
Yes.
And it is an impossible thing. These people work hard and they are nice and they care about the people they work with. All right? So what I'm going to do, because some of you are new and don't know me, but you know a hell of a lot about Social Security, I'm not going to tell you what Social Security does. I'm just going to tell you it's wonderful. And then I'm going to teach you a cheer, and you don't have to know any of the words because you're going to say exactly what I say.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
All right, and you're going to do it really well. Okay? Let's go. Everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go,
People want to know
people want to know
who we are.
who we are,
So we tell them
so we tell them
we are the people.
we are the people.
We are the people.
We are the people
Working for
working for
Social Security.
Social Security.
Everywhere we go,
Everywhere we go,
people want to know
people want to know
who we are.
who we are,
So we tell them
so we tell them
we are mothers
we are mothers
caring for our children.
caring for our children.
We are fathers
We are fathers
caring for our children.
caring for our children.
We are San Francisco.
We are San Francisco.
We will fight.
We will fight.
So everywhere you go,
Everywhere you go,
when people want to know,
people want to know.
you must tell them
You must tell them
who we are.
who we are.
We are the people.
We are the people.
We are the unions.
We are the union.
We are the children.
We are the children.
We are the disabled.
We are the disabled.
And we are people.
We are people. I'll say something else.
All right, everyone. Trying to keep up the energy there. Together we fight. Together we win. Together we fight. Together we win. Together we fight. Together we win. All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Mike Scullin. I'm a student with AFGE 2391. We represent the. There we go. There we go. We represent the Department of Labor employees.
All right.
For a while now, I've been hoping that my local and the SSA local could get together. So I'm so happy to see all of us standing today in solidarity. You know, for me, seeing Social Security thrive is a personal matter. My brother works for Social Security in Arizona, so for me, SSA is family. But Social Security is a part of most people's families. Most of us have someone, a friend, a neighbor, a family member, if not ourselves, that relies on these benefits. So keeping SSA strong should be important to everyone. But we know that Social Security is under attack. They're doing it with funding cuts, with staffing cuts, closing locations, and destroying morale. And now DOGE is trying to take control of the data to invade people's privacy and purge people from the rolls. People who've earned these benefits. And the fear now is that they want to use this data to track people and hand them over to ICE. And of course, people have been trying to discredit Social Security for 90 years. Speaking from my own experience, you're seeing something like that now happening at the Bureau of Labor Statistics,
Yes.
where I work.
Kill the messenger.
There are people in the media trying to cast doubt on what we publish. They say that we can fake the data. But let me tell you, that is impossible. Our data is checked and double-checked by others, reviewed in our offices, regional offices, national offices. We verify every number.
Yes, I do.
Every night.
Every number.
The real threat isn't fake data. It's the campaign to destroy the public trust in our agency.
That's right.
And now that is easier to do. And if people don't know what to believe, it's easier to manipulate them. And when an agency loses the trust of the public, it's easier to destroy. That's the pattern. Discredit the work, demoralize the workers, and dismantle the service. But there are also ways to defend a public service. And that's what we're doing here today. We defend public services by standing up together, bringing together different federal unions, fighting alongside community organizations, and partnering with the very people who rely on these benefits to survive. And we must succeed. We need to fight together for as long as it takes. Because Social Security isn't just a program, it's a promise.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Together we fight, together we win. Let's keep Social Security strong.
All right, I'm shocking a couple of people. These are some of the workers in the, well, Sean in the San Francisco office. Come here, Sean. Them to tell you a little bit about how it is and what they're going through during these trying times and how it's affecting morale as far as the office goes.
Hello, my name is Sean Gibbons, and I work at the Mission District Office with Social Security.
Hey, Sean!
And to say that workers in our position are under attack is an understatement.
Yes.
We've had to deal with intimidation tactics, emails on the weekly from head administration officials that have told us that being a public worker is less efficient than being a private worker. We've had to deal with being forced to send an email to a head administration official every week to justify our work that we do to help the American people every day.
Right.
And in the front line, we're having our coworkers pulled to the national teleservice line because they won't hire more workers to work on that line
That's right.
themselves. So they're taking away the people that go onto the front and help the public to help with the people calling into the services.
Instead of hiring more people.
Instead of hiring more people.
They are robbing Peter to pay Paul.
So exactly, robbing Peter to pay Paul. So as Social Security workers, we're out here today to stand up to say that we need more Social Security staff so that more Americans can get
The services.
timely services and timely access to their benefits. Because with staffing cuts, people will get their benefits cut.
That's right.
People won't get their benefits in a timely manner. And it's important that we all come out and support the people, the American public that needs to get their benefits in a timely manner.
Some of the things that they're encountering.
Well, we have a new system that's called AWS Amazon Connect that just went into effect August 1st. And I'm not sure if the public is aware, but all the calls are being recorded. And
In California, they're supposed to tell you. They don't.
right. So we're experiencing a lot of stress in the field offices right now, trying to learn the new system. And like my colleague here said, we are being pulled to answer the 1-800 national number now. They're pulling our staff. We're the front lines. We work through COVID. We're essential
process the
workers.
claims.
We process claims. We wear multiple hats. We're claim specialists. We're customer service representatives. Now we're national teleservice. We're wearing multiple hats and getting paid for one job. One title. So I appreciate all your support. Thank you for coming out. Continue to support us. We need you. We love you, and thank you. Woo!
Thank you, Mary Lou. That's a good question. What are they doing with the data? And from what we heard from this weekend, some calls that are coming in and then calls come on top of it. So other people are on the line when you're talking about your Social Security. Some other customers are coming in on those lines. So it's not working, okay? So they're trying to fix it, they're broken. System is not working, and your privacy is being violated. Now, I guess the courts are saying they can go into the Social Security records and check everybody's records. So you have no more privacy, right? Everything is open to who? Who's getting that information, and why do they need it? That's your personal information. Those are the things, the corporations, right? And that's because they want to privatize. They see dollar signs. We see the need of the public, but they're seeing their pockets getting lined. We need to stop that before it goes too far. And we got to stand up together. So we appreciate you coming out. All right, we have Mary Therese Snyder here.
Hey everyone, my name is MT Snyder. I'm a federal worker. I'm a member of the National Labor Relations Board Union, and I'm a member of the Federal Unionists Network.
All right!
Yeah, let's give it up for the fun. Okay, so quick poll. Please raise your hand if you would prefer to speak to a trained federal worker about your Social Security benefits instead of an AI bot.
Yeah!
That's right! The American people know the value of Social Security workers who are trained professionals. And privatizing Social Security agency will only make sure that the rich continue to get richer.
That's right.
While the rest of us receive degraded services from the government. I'm proud to stand here today in solidarity with Social Security workers, despite everything that this administration has done to make their lives miserable by cutting funding and union busting. Social Security workers, like all federal workers, are fighting back.
Right.
We've seen multiple agencies terminate collective bargaining agreements with federal unions in the past week. If these billionaires in charge are so clueless that they think canceling contracts will cancel us, they clearly have never picked up a history book. It'll take a hell of a lot more than that to ever slow down our labor movement. We've been fighting for...
All right.
We've been fighting for and winning our rights long before agencies even recognized our unions. As part of the Federal Unionist Network, our goal now is to help build a federal government that supports federal workers. That promotes and protects the public interest and the common good. And we are determined to create a more democratic, equitable, and just country for us all. If you're a federal worker, please join the fun today. Come speak with me afterwards and sign up to get involved, because together we can fight against the destruction of our federal agencies and the services we provide. Together we can take mass action like this, and together we can protect Social Security for the next 90 years.
All right, thank you.
My name is Jacqueline Hopkins. I'm a union representative with the Local 3172 AFGE federal employees. Today we're celebrating the anniversary of Social Security. We're here to bring awareness to everyone else about any of the plights and things that are going on with Social Security. These celebrations are happening all over the nation today. So we're doing the one here in San Francisco, creating awareness, letting people know to fully staff Social Security now. It's our big hot button.
What's going on? Because today I heard that the government is talking about privatizing Social Security. Is there any? Is that a real issue? Is privatization of Social Security?
That's one of AFGE's biggest hot buttons. Biggest issue is that we're always concerned about the American public. We want them to be treated fairly, equally, equitably. If it's privatized, we don't know what could happen. You know, you may be charged for a phone call to come check in on your Social Security benefits. If it's privatized, it could go on the stock market, and people are making money with it once the stock goes up and down and up and down, and who knows what's going on with it. We need to keep it a solid program that's a nest egg for people that they can rely on when they get injured, disabled, or need to retire because they've worked all their adult life.
And have there been layoffs? Have people been left or terminated, making it more difficult to get service at VA?
Well,
I mean, at the Social Security.
The hiring has been very slow and very limited. Historically low staffing at Social Security at this point. There's so much work, and so much of it is complex and requires
be trained.
It requires a human person to actually do the work. And the training sometimes for a lot of the jobs at Social Security could be 6 months to a year or longer. But yes, there's a human capital problem that the agency tried to solve. I'll give them credit, they try to solve it with different ways to answer the phones and things like that, but we just need more people.
Doge was supposed to make it more efficient. What was the result of Elon Musk and Doge?
Well, we're more concerned with the American public and making sure that they get the service that they need, and it requires more staffing, it requires more people.
And what's going to be done about it? Because a lot of workers are affected by Social Security. People retire.
People retire every day. People at Social Security are often on the other side of the desk. So we're not only employees, but we're also potential beneficiaries or recipients, because we pay into Social Security as well. So we're very concerned about the program, and we want it to stay a government program, and we want it to be fully funded by Congress. And we just want to make sure that Congress treats Social Security fairly, equitably, equally, and that everyone is able to have the benefit when it's there for them when they need it.
My name's Eric G. Well, I mean, I'm deeply concerned about the attacks on Social Security, talks about privatizing it and turning it into a vehicle for hedge fund managers. And also, I'm really concerned of the stories I've heard about how employees at the Social Security Administration are being harassed. It's really disheartening. There's talks about loyalty oaths to the Trump government. And I want to help make the general public aware that Social Security is under threat right now. It's been discussed openly, yeah. They want to turn it into a fund that fund managers can put into the stock market and squander, potentially losing lots of it.
And there are a lot of retired workers or union workers from both private and public. What can they do to bring this struggle together so people can see?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Steve. I heard about this through some other activists I know. I'm a retiree of Local 39. It's one of the largest unions here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Not a word about this from them or any of the other unions. I'd really like to see the unions make an effort to get the membership out. And why isn't there some general outreach to the general public from the unions about this issue. This is reminding me a lot of the attacks on the air traffic controllers back in the early 1980s. And it's time for the unions to take a stand and stop the Trump government.